Welcome back to American Agenda. Polls? What polls? It's time now for The Other View. Well, we've been talking throughout the show about the brand new Wall Street Journal poll showing that former President Trump leads President Biden in 6 out of the 7 battleground states. But First Lady Jill Biden seems to be in denial. Watch.
But when these polls, like the Wall Street Journal one, land in the White House and he's losing in all the battleground states.
No, he's not losing in all the battleground states. He's coming up, and he's
Or I guess as long as you're a Democrat. Joining me now to discuss Project 21 member DawnMarie Boursiquot and U.S. Air Force veteran and member of Restore Liberty, Jessie Tate. Welcome to both of you. All right, Jessie, I'm going to start with you here. What did you make of First Lady's reaction to the poll? I'm going to give CBS props there for actually pushing her on it.
Yeah, I mean, gaslighting is 101 for the party right now. Everything that they're doing, they turn around and say that they're not. So of course they're going to deny, right? I mean, that's what we've seen from the beginning from them. So she's been covering up for him for a long time on many topics. This is no different.
Yeah, she just seemed, DawnMarie, to really just not even be prepared for that question. If you're the First Lady in an election year and you're going on TV, you better be ready to talk about polls, especially if it's not in your husband's favor. Now, in its polling, the Wall Street Journal found that the economy and President Biden's performance were big issues for voters. And in that swing state poll, we mentioned 2 of those leading numbers for Trump were even outside the margin of error. The First Lady, to me, seemed more intent on denying and dismissing the possibility of her husband losing rather than actually addressing issues concerning voters. DawnMarie, are they panicking?
You know, I think that they're not taking the polls seriously, which means that they're not taking the people seriously. You cannot have a conversation in public, in society today, without talking about the high price of gas, the high price of food, not being able to make it, taxes. These are things that are important to the American people. But make it no mind, we cannot let our foot off the pedal. We have to head strong. We cannot allow the polls to make us, allow us to become comfortable. We must continue to push the narrative, change the narrative of what needs to happen in our society, because there are many sectors of our society that are still flowing with the narrative of our current administration, and we cannot allow that to happen. We have to stick with the issues and keep moving forward.
Yeah, you know what, DawnMarie, that should have been exactly what Jill Biden said today. Ignore the polls, we got to keep moving ahead, but she didn't. All right, want to move to this, another big story I want to get your thoughts on. The U.S. military, we've heard it before, struggling to gain quality recruits. Now, that's a challenge, of course, that is frustrating and also concerning. So, Jessie, I know you, of course, are a military veteran. How different do you think recruiting is today? What are you seeing versus when you were recruited?
Well, first off, the military has largely abandoned its platform of going after generational families, right? So I'm 4th generation military, and they showed that 40% of recruits came from military families, and they've abandoned that platform. Second, they've gone completely woke on so many of the branches. You know, you have Navy that shows a drag queen with makeup in uniform, right? Trying to bring people in. People join the military. I know I joined the military because I'm a patriot. I wanted to defend my country. It's what my ancestors have done. And they're abandoning everything that's patriotic about it. So of course they're down.
No. All right, we're going to have to leave it there. We're out of time. Great conversation as always on The Other View. Jessie Tate, DawnMarie Boursiquot. We'll see you again. Thanks.